Today we will learn about the properties. Okay, properties. And the property is a very beautiful things. This property will change your programming logic and idea very. Okay, it will go so far. Okay, so let's start and we'll see how we can work with the property and logics. Okay, so now first we will learn about the property. After that we will work on the property node. So now come on the front panel and now this is a take one numeric. Okay, in this numeric, okay, take one numeric. So when you will right click, whenever you will right click on the numeric, so whatever you will find, all those things are the properties. Not is the property, all these things are the properties. So first come into the properties. Okay, now it is a property of the controller. It is a property of the controller. Now by using the property of the controller, now here I can write. So what is the visible? Now right now the label is visible, caption is not. Okay, so either I want, so I can use the caption, okay, not label. Okay, and I can write here, okay, new numeric. Okay, now it's changed. If okay, now this is enable. Yes, it is enabled just because we can control. If I will click this one disable, so okay, let's see. If I will click on the disable, so what happened? Run continue. Okay, can I click? Can I do anything? Okay, no. So let's go back. Okay, now if I will right click, I will come to the properties again. If you will use the grade concept, so look at this disable and grade. It means it will present, but we cannot control and we cannot give input output anything. Okay, so it is every time we need to enable. And what is this? It is a size, it is a width. Okay, it is a width of this property. We cannot, okay, the height will be always, the height will be fixed always. The height will be fixed always for the numeric control palette. Okay, sorry, numeric control. Okay, so numeric control. Okay, the height will be always common, sorry, constant, but width we can change. We can drag it left to right and we can change the width. Okay, if I will increase the 184, so the width size has been changed. Now the now what is the position? So position is, it is 290 from the left and 23 from the top. It is 290 from the left and 22 from the top. So if I will give the position 00, okay, if I will give the position 00, so where it is present? So it is present in the here. The position, this position is the 00 position. Okay, let's see. Right click, properties. Okay, so now the position is 00 and the width. So I want to use the ideal width 100. Okay, so it is my ideal width. Now come into data type. So what is the data type right now? What is the data type right now? So now the data type is, DBL. We can change the representation from this platform. Okay, so let's see what we can do. So it is okay. Now I will right click, I will take numeric control, sorry, numeric indicator. Let's connect the numeric indicator. Okay, I will right click, I will come to the properties. It will take a second for me. After that, for the numeric indicators, for the numeric controls, okay, for the numeric indicators, the now let's pick the size. So size will be 100. Okay, it is -3 from top. It is -3 from top. So let's 0. So it will be near about top. Okay, so both are in same place. Now come to the data type. Now right click. I am going to click the I8 width. I'm going to click the I8 bit, sorry, U8 bit. Okay, now I click the U8 bit. Here the one function adapter to source. The meaning of adapter to source is, okay, adapt to source, only you can access adapt to source, okay, with the indicators. Why? Because if your source is DBL, so it will be automatically change, okay, it will automatically change into DBL. If your source will I8, so it will automatically change into I8 if you will click on the adapt. Okay, so now, okay, if it, okay, so this one is DBL. Now I will click I8. Okay, I will click I8. Now after that I will come to the display. I will come to the display. In display there is a floating num points. Okay, why it was a floating point? Because it is a by default. Okay, look at here. When I came here first, so it was a double precision DBL. Okay, now I had converted and I didn't apply OK button right now. That's why the value is floating point. Okay, scientific floating point, scientific, automatic okay, floating, SI notations, decimals, okay, hexadecimals, octet, binary. So I will click now binary. Okay, now I will click the binary. Absolute time, relative time we can okay do, but I will click the binary. So now okay, if it is a binary and I will run, okay, so for the 1 it's 1, 2 for the 2, 3, 1 1 4 1 0 0, okay, 5, sorry, 0 0 1 1 0 1 5 6 0 1 1. So look at here. Now it will show us, now it will show us in the form of binary. Okay, what happened? I don't know what happened to the my cursor and why it's very slow here. Okay, now again if I will right click and I will come to the properties. Okay, I will come into the properties. Okay, so here in the properties for this, okay, new numeric, okay, not for this, so new numeric. So what is the data type? So by default data type is extended DBL. What is the data type? By default data type is DBL. Okay, so now if the data type is DBL, wait, if the data type is DBL, okay, so that's why the data entry, okay, data type, display format. So display format is automatic floating, okay. And what is the digit? 6 digit. It will be show the 6 digit, maximum 6 digit, okay. And the precision type is significant digits, okay. Either it will be 6 digit significance, either the significance digit, okay. Significant digit means, okay, it will show you the only necessarily output, okay, necessarily digit, either it will show you the fixed 6 digit precision. Okay, so it is not important thing. Important thing is data type. Important thing is data type. Okay, data entry. Okay, look at in the data entry. In the data entry, this is numeric. Okay, I will click here. So look at by default it is minus infinite to plus infinite. But I want to force it minus infinite to, sorry, minimum will be 0 and maximum will be 10. Minimum will be 0 and maximum will be 10. And I will click here course. I will click here course. Okay, minimum will 0, maximum will 10, and I will click the course. Okay, and increment size will be the increment size will be 0.5. In previous you have seen whenever we click up and down, so increment size will, okay, so it's increment with the 1, but now the increment will be the, okay, course to nearest. Now let's see, that's the magic. Okay, so now minimum will be 0, it will not go less than 0. Okay, 0 0, minimum will be 0, after that 0 0.1 1 1.5. so now look at here. Now in this condition it will, okay, increase in the basis of the 0.5. Okay, so this is a, okay, so please, so there is a description. Okay, inside the description and tips strips. So encryption. Okay, description. In description I want to write, okay, number between -10 to 10 with the 0.5 step increment. Okay, range is 21. Range is 21. Why 21? Because -10 to +10 there is 21 value. Now I will apply. Run. When I will run and my cursor will come here. Okay. So tip strip will give the tips. Range is 21. Okay. When I will press the Control H button. Okay. And I will come to the my numeric. So it will show the description. Number between -10 to 10 with step size with 0.5 step increment. Okay, there is spelling mistakes. Let's clarify that things. So here number okay. Now so the properties, so the basic properties type is has done. So basic property has been done. Okay, related to the numbers.